Vegas, what's up? Are you ready? All right. They're not gonna come out until you show them how great you've been all weekend. Let's see some of that Vegas energy. We're gonna rock a little bit, then they'll take the stage. Let's do it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she loves everything. She loves to move, she loves to move, she loves everything. I was worried you wouldn't be able to stand up again.
A lot of people don't know this, but in 2026, Misha is the new Jared.
There's 11 years of
Mixed
me
review there. Some people are like, yes.
Like, Misha, you're on the wrong mark.
Yeah.
That is.
Ladies and gentlemen of Vegas, let's make this official and give a big hello to Mr. Misha Collins and Mr. Jensen Ackles. Give me hell, boys.
All right. How we doing? Las Vegas! Hi, guys. Do we have any people from Las Vegas here? All right. Anybody from the surrounding it, from the state? From close by states? Anybody that's not even from America here? Yeah.
I was expecting that last group to be more enthusiastic.
Yeah, this is Las Vegas.
The
Sunday.
loudest group was the Las Vegas natives.
You know why? I have a theory, because they know how to pace themselves here. Everybody else is like, it's Sunday in Las Vegas, I am exhausted. Well, thank you guys for being here. It is great to be back. And happy 2026. How you doing, pal?
2026? What the fuck did you just say?
Yes,
Oh my God.
26.
It's been quite a long run of this. We've been doing this for a long time now.
We don't have to talk about that.
No, it just occurred to me.
Are there some folks out here who have never been to one of these things? See what I mean? Yep. So act like this is new. We've only been doing this a little while, so excuse us. We're still working out some kinks. What's up? I said kinks. Is that?
That was on somebody's bingo card. They're like, yes, I got
Yes, we got it. All right.
He finally
Check.
said kinks. I knew it.
That's right. We are in Las Vegas. Well, it's great to be here. I apologize for the shifted schedule. I got to get back up to the Great White North and do some filming very early in the morning.
Show off.
So thanks for bobbing and weaving with us. We want to give you guys the best experience as we possibly can throughout the weekend. So hopefully you guys have had just that, and we will see you at another one of these in the future.
You're so nice to them. Where does that come from? That's not the Jensen Ackles that we see in the green room. He's throwing things at the wall. He's berating us. He kicked me in the ribs earlier. None of what I just said is true.
But it could be. All right, let's get to some questions since we have limited time here.
Hi, my name's Cass. My question is, what other cartoon would you guys have done a crossover?
Hang on, do you have a mohawk going? Does it have lights on it?
That lighting is perfect for you.
Oh no, okay, so the light is hitting your mohawk. It looks like you have LED lights in your hair.
You always have to stand in that spotlight. It's perfect.
Or get LED lights for your hair. One or the other. I think we're onto something here. Okay, so I'm sorry, what was the question?
So my question is, aside from Scooby-Doo, what other crossover cartoon would you guys have done?
The Simpsons, I think would have been amazing. So many, what's that? Bob's Burgers would have been good. Hell.
Beavis and Butthead. I think Dean would get on really well with those two guys.
You know what else would be amazing is South Park.
Yeah.
We would kill it with South Park. Actually, we should do that.
We would kill it with South Park after we killed Kenny.
How long have you been, has Cass always been your name?
It became my name when I transitioned back in 2017.
I really like your choice in names. I don't know what it is about it, but something really resonates with me. Yeah.
Well, it actually is Cassiel.
Oh, that's your full name? Cassiel?
Yes.
Oh, well that's pretty good.
I think the decision's highly questionable.
It
Obviously.
was the second choice.
Do you have a cartoon that you would like to have seen a crossover with?
I think Scooby-Doo was like a good choice.
I mean, it was pretty bang on.
But I think, yes, The Simpsons would have been a good one too.
Yeah, agreed. Thanks, Cassie.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi Jensen, hi Misha.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
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 Good. My question is, what headcanons do you guys have of your characters that didn't make it into the official show?
Step one, figure out what headcanon is.
Misha can read my mind. The look up was not. What? The look up was like, what?
It's something that you would think that your character does or thinks that wasn't officially said in the show.
Yeah, no, I think I knew, but I was just like, don't pretend like you don't know exactly.
Okay, Misha said one yesterday that Cass is into BDSM. So.
Cass, what?
Misha said yesterday that his is that Cass is into BDSM, but one other than that.
That's just Misha bringing life experience into his own character. That doesn't count.
It's amazing how these things happen. Yesterday I said and that's not a real thing. It was a joke. It's not. Now I know you guys are gonna.
It's real now.
Go around saying, sure enough. Now the more fervently I deny it, the more it's seared into people's heads. So okay, cool. Yes, Cass is into BDSM and wears assless chaps. So there you go. I'm sorry. I had to keep going with it. There's something. Suzanne is looking at me so disappointed. Misha, why'd you have to do that?
I think there was, and this is not something. There was something that happened in the show that touched on something. I think that there could have been more exploration into Dean's love of cosplay. I think maybe he was, he secretly would get dressed up and go to Comic-Cons and not tell Sam.
It's so true.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dean was kind of a big nerd. Don't let the gruff exterior fool you. I think there was a lot of relatability to that guy, which is why I enjoyed playing him for so many years. But yeah, I would go with he's a big cosplay nerd.
Ren Fair.
I mean, you have that in you too. Like you got a
I don't
little
need you to
bit
start outing me in front of my friends.
just a little bit.
Let's move on. I think we're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, don't forget what his is.
Hi, Misha. Hi, Jensen.
Hello. Hello.
Was there a specific scene or episode that you either couldn't get through because you couldn't stop laughing, or that maybe you think back on it today and it still makes you laugh?
Every day was a struggle to get through to some capacity. What was the scene where Jared and I got kicked off of set?
Oh, that was a fond early memory. I was like, finally, finding my footing here on the show, and I could kick the 2 stars off the set. They were being, so basically the way it worked on a normal filming day on Supernatural, the routine was we'd go in, we would do a quick rehearsal, everybody more or less knew their lines, we'd block it out, and then we'd come in and we'd shoot the first setup, and the camera would be typically on me with Jared and Jensen. I'm talking to Jared and Jensen, the camera would be on me, and Jared and Jensen would make it their mission to fuck me up by making me laugh for a couple of hours. And early on, I was like, I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna figure out a way to not laugh. I'm gonna be like Jim Beaver. I'm gonna bite my cheeks, or I'm gonna stare off into the distance while they're talking. I tried all these techniques. None of them ever worked. One day, Dolly Dave came up to me and he was like, Misha, try this, it might really work for you. It works for me sometimes in situations like this. While they're doing that, just think in your head about how much you hate them. I love it. You can picture him doing that.
I could see LD doing that. LD was Large Dave was his name. And I could see Dave saying that, but I just love the fact he's like, I also hate that. And by the way, LD was our A-camera dolly grip the entire run of the show. So clearly he didn't hate us that much.
Did I ever tell you this is a really sweet thing that he did? I started going, this is a little personal interlude, but when I started going through my divorce, which was hard, Dave happened to text me one day, and he was like, hey man, how you doing? And I said, kind of actually having a little bit of a hard time. My divorce has been way more challenging than I thought. And for an entire year after that, he texted me every morning. Every single morning.
LD was a special, is a special guy.
Like, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Every day. And it was somehow such a sweet little lifeline for me. It was a really lovely little thing.
Dave Riopel, we love you, pal, wherever you are right now.
Anyway, he said, think about how much you hate them. And And we were going through the scene, and it was taking forever. We were filming in a barn that was on one of the stages.
Nina was directing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, our first AD invited Jared and Jensen to leave the set and go home.
No, it was the director. Nina came
Nina
out.
actually sent
It was
you
like, I need you guys to leave my set. We're like, okay. We're like, well, we're in the scene. Like we have, it's a three part. We have to be here to feed off camera. She's like, no, you don't. I would like you to exit the soundstage.
They had already gotten their coverage, and they were just trying to get mine at that point. And so they had the script supervisor and Robin Props read Jared and Jensen's lines, and I was just talking to them after Jared and Jensen left.
And it was the best acting I've seen him do on a show.
And the amazing thing was, we did one take, and then Nina, the director, was like, that didn't quite work for the eye lines, because, Jared is so tall, and Robin, who was reading, I was looking at Robin, so they brought in an apple box, which is this, box that they use on set. And so Robin then had to stand on the apple box next to the script supervisor, reading the lines. And
wait, what was the script? Was Scripty? Was it Pam or somebody was reading my lines?
Yeah.
Why did you point so low?
That was fine for the Dean character, but for the Sam character, I needed a high eye line. And
I had somebody, if you're out there, I had two people tell me today, you're so tall. And I just was like, I love when Jared's not here. Oh no, it happened yesterday at Autographs. Somebody said, you're tall. You're really tall. I was like, thank you. And then some giant man, wherever you are, stepped up and she next to me, she's like, well, that was short-lived. This was a daily occurrence. This just happened to be one of the times where it went too far and we were excused from our own show.
And I then had to deliver lines to this woman that was standing on an apple box, which was a visage that I found so ridiculous that it made me laugh. So it still didn't work.
Good times. Good times. Yeah, there were, again, that was certainly one that comes to mind. There were many, many days that were difficult to get. I mean, and I've been seeing it recently, the video of it is resurfaced recently, but when Jared went to smash the pearl and it shot Jeffrey Dean in the nuts. And Jared and I have been working together long when you see the reaction of us double over and then collapse on the floor simultaneously. There were many moments like that, which, in my opinion, was one of the many reasons why the show was enjoyed and beloved and succeeded the way that it did. And no matter how angry that made Misha, he knows that it's true. Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Hello. My name is Kayla. Hi, Misha. Hi, 6'7". I'm actually here with my wife for our anniversary. And so I just wanted to ask, what hobbies has your partners gotten you into over the years?
Happy anniversary. Hobbies. Not laundry.
I just said laundry. She just said laundry.
Did you?
You just said laundry?
I literally was like, laundry? And I didn't hear you, I swear to God. I did not hear you. I'll think. If you got something.
I was really enjoying the fact that you were thinking, because I needed time to think. I don't do any hobbying. I mean, there are things that I think there are things that we do together that we both like, that we didn't necessarily get one another into. Like, we both like dehydrating things. So there's that. I know it sounds sexy when I say it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Lot of fruit leather. Your partner has gotten you into power washing.
No, she hasn't. It is something we argue over who's get to do it. We both enjoy it so much.
There's nothing more satisfying.
It really isn't. I come home and I see the whole back patios in power wash, and I'm like, I was gonna do that. Yeah, I don't. It's interesting when you have kids. It's that really becomes the focus of any free time and focus. The hobbies are, we do the kids' hobbies. That's what we all kind of collectively get together. I have, for me, it's games with the kids, and for her, it's helping them with their homework. Although I do get called, like if I'm at work, in Toronto or whatever, I do get FaceTime, and it's like there's math questions, and I'm more the math person, she's more the English, and so I got FaceTime the other day by my 7th grader, and she's like, I need some help with math, and I'm like, all right, what do we do? And then from the back, she's like, I can help you. You just have to tell me and explain it. She's like, that's all right, Mom. I've got Dad on the phone now.
Those little victories are so nice.
They're so nice. They're so nice. That's our hobby. That's our hobby, is getting victories over each other. That's what we share in common, is how many can we chalk up. It's a good question, and I wish I had a better answer, but it's the hobby of life that we share.
Aw, nice, strong, solid finish there. It's worked. Hi.
Hi, Jensen. Hi, Misha.
Hey.
Hi. So what is a niche acting detail that you've kept in mind while playing either your main character or any other character? But it's like a tiny detail that you've never really surfaced, like what's their favorite color? Do they like pineapple on pizza? Preferred brand of shampoo? Like, really just random niche things that just kind of made like a little acting decision.
Maybe he likes to cosplay.
Maybe he wears assless chaps. Certainly niche.
Misha says maybe he's a never nude. If you don't know that reference, then Google it. That's an interesting. Here's the thing. I wasn't taught how to do this, and I feel like when you get taught how to perform and character development and stuff, if you go to school for that, if you go to drama school or go to classes and stuff, they teach you to kind of fill in those gaps of backstory, and I was never taught how to do that. And so a lot of the stuff that I use to kind of get into a character is more observational, as opposed to kind of pulled from the ether. So I think about characters that I know in life, or characters that I've seen on screen, and I kind of pull from those idiosyncrasies to help me develop what I'm doing.
Well, okay, so what did you do? What were some, do you remember having done that before filming the pilot of Supernatural? You mentioned a couple of things that you did recently with for the boys in doing that, like looking at
Yeah, for instance, The Boys, like for Soldier Boy, like I knew that was a big departure from Dean, and it was a totally different kind of a character from a different era. And so I went back and I started looking at, some of you heard me say this, I went back and started looking at older movies, but more specifically, I would look at interviews of actors from that time. So not necessarily the characters that they were playing in movies, but those characters, the people, the real actors. And there was one that always kind of stood out to me that helped me with kind of shape Soldier Boy. It was Lee Marvin. And there was one interview he did with Dick Cavett, which was kind of like a Jimmy Fallon back in the day, where he was sitting there and smoking a cigarette on the set, on the show, and Truman Capote comes out. And Truman in all his glory, doing his whole thing, and it cuts to Lee Marvin, and he's smoking a cigarette, looking at Capote like this. And I'm like, oh, that's Soldier Boy. So it's more observational for me, like picking pieces from my my experience of observing people and observing film and TV and characters throughout the world. I don't necessarily create things like, oh, he's an asshole and likes pineapple on his pizza, because that should never happen. And I don't want to play a character that has fruit on pizza. Tomatoes are fruit, he says. Damn it! Well played, sir! I'll be in my trailer. So is tomato soup a fruit smoothie?
A hot smoothie, yeah.
He's like, if it's frozen! Gazpacho. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I don't know. Do you create backstory things?
I had to do some thinking on this too, because I don't have those kind of details so much that you're talking about. Although it's interesting because so I also look at people or other performances that I've seen in the past. The character from The Empty that I played. I'm forgetting the actor's name, but in A Clockwork Orange, the truancy officer who talks to the main character, I modeled some of the Empty character after that guy. He had this sort of like smarmy, nasally vocal quality, and this quality that I found really cloying. And I thought that would be perfect for The Empty. So there's like a little bit of mimicry in that. But speaking of, like, Jensen and I aren't really properly trained actors, as you can see on the screen. But Mark Pellegrino is. And Mark, when I was taking over the role of Lucifer, I asked Mark, like, any tips? And he said, well, in every scene, you should be thinking what I think, which is, do I want to kill or do I want to fuck the other character? And that was like, and you had a lot of scenes with Mark Pellegrino. So that's
not that many, but I did have a lot of scenes with you, which is cool,
So anyway, as Lucifer, I ran that. I was like, all right, I'll try that. So I ran Mark Pellegrino's filter as Lucifer Pass. There you go.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, boys. My name is Cass as well. Cassandra, not Cass. Sorry.
Hi, Cass.
Hi.
Wow, still good.
Still good. So I've actually gotten to ask you guys a bunch of questions over the weekend and they've been very tame, so I'm going to do one for the writers in the room. Sorry. Have you guys ever heard of a Hear Me Out cake?
Hear Me Out? cake?
A hear me out cake.
As in like a birthday cake, but it's a hear me out cake?
Yeah. You guys have no idea.
No idea.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, I didn't want to. All right.
So, are you going to tell us?
Yeah.
Great.
A hear me out cake is when you get a bunch of your friends together, you have a plain cake, and you take turns taking popsicle sticks or skewers that have pictures of characters on them, and you put it in the cake. And during that, it is normally controversial. Mostly people, whatever, things that you are attracted to. So say an example would be like Tywin Lannister, because he's a terrible person. You should not be sexually attracted to him. And then your friends get to sit there and berate you and make you defend your choices.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
I'm just, what, do we need a cake for that? Can't you just show them a picture on your phone? I mean, I feel like there was a lot of baking involved with this.
This is a meme that the baking industry came up with. They're just trying to sell
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You don't have to bake. I mean, if you want to bake a cake, that's fine. But the important part is the picture baking.
The important part, I mean, okay, but I think so please continue, carry on.
Yeah. Anyway, my question is either you can answer as yourselves or you can answer as Cass and Dean. What would be your top 3 controversial, I'm attracted to this person? Yeah. And then you can guess Sam's.
And then what?
You can guess and?
We can guess Sam's.
Oh, guess Sam's, I see.
I heard, and then we can have a seance. Excuse me? Then we all take the cake and smear it all over our faces. What? This just took a I will say, I don't get these questions with Jared here.
Really? Is that true? Really? Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no,
that must be difficult.
No, actually it's not. This is difficult.
All right, top 3 controversial attraction people, huh? Just say no. Oh, you can just flatly...
You just be like, not answering that, moving on. No, she stood up there, she waited in line, she asked a question. Clearly, she wants to have some sort of an answer that we're gonna just make up right now.
Right. And then we're gonna have a seance.
Bring out the cakes. So it's got I'm still trying to understand
The controversial aspect really makes it challenging.
Okay, so no, wait. So it's a character that should not be adored or liked or loved, but
or creature, yes.
Or creature.
Oh, now we're getting into it. Okay. So Scooby.
Do you have to? What is it? You find them attractive, or you just like them?
Attractive.
You're supposed to find them attractive.
It's supposed to be an attraction.
It's supposed to be a wood.
A wood. Oh, WOULD. You have stumped the panel.
We're just letting the clock run out.
I mean, I don't know.
That's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my. That's what she said.
Not hard in that sense. That's... Any help here, guys?
Yeah, can I get some help from the band here? Like, it's like a count. Is some Jeopardy music or something at this point? Zootopia characters? Whoa! I mean, if we're going there, then Jessica Rabbit.
That was really good. Nice work.
Duh.
I'm gonna steal one from Norton here, but I think it's pretty good. Christy Noel.
You just rim-shotted your own joke.
It's never been done before.
I don't. This is. I mean, I feel like. I mean, I think we. Hey, how about this? Can we just all agree on at least one?
Yeah. Okay.
Rowena.
Yeah, we can. That's 3 for me, so I'm done. Yeah. I had Scooby, I had Kristen Holm, and now I have Rowena. Oh, that's... we all agreed, and it's perfect. And Rob is gonna have to hear about this.
I think Rob would agree. I'm gonna take my 2 and go. And now I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the day. Thank you. I appreciate it.
My God, that was challenging.
That was a real, really... What was it called again? The cake?
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out, cake.
Well, we didn't hear anything today, so... Hi.
I just want to, my mom brought me here for my birthday Christmas, so thanks to my mom.
Happy birthday, Christmas.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you. And my question was, in a Freaky Friday scenario, whose body would you want to inhabit, and what would you do, and what do you think they would do in your body?
Did you plant these questions?
No, I came up with it on the spot. I didn't think I'd get picked again.
Oh, no. I'm asking Misha if you planted these questions. If there was a Freaky Friday, whose body would you take? Let me get it from the source itself.
What would you do in their body?
You couldn't even answer the last one. What is it?
In a Freaky Friday scenario, whose body would you want to inhabit, and what would you do, and what do you think they would do in your body?
Oh, I missed that last part. Jesus. Okay. What a horrible question. And yesterday you asked such a great question. Yesterday she came up and she asked a question like, what advice would you give? What was the question exactly?
What advice would you give to a teenager who thinks she has it all figured out?
That was a wonderful question.
That's a great question. What happened to questions like that?
Two answers.
Why am I talking like Seinfeld?
You've been driven to it. It shows a high degree of self-awareness that you caught that in the middle of it. It's like, listen, no.
What did you hear now?
It's awkward, isn't it? Doesn't feel good, does it? That's how we feel.
I got one for you. I'll leave you with this. But I'm going to answer it as Dean. I would, Dean would swap with Bobby. And what Dean would do is sit and watch Golden Girls all day long. And not feel guilty about it. What Bobby would do is donuts in the Impala.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Can't wait for this one.
This is actually like a semi-normal question, I hope. We'll see. Okay, so you've done a lot of these conventions over the years, but it's always been from a very specific perspective, talent. If you could experience a convention weekend where absolutely no one knew who you were, what would you do and how would you spend it?
Watching Golden Girls?
He's on fire. All right, that's the tomato guy.
Just give him some cue cards, he can just hold up. What would we do? Am I kind of like boiling this down to what would we do if we had a weekend of anonymity?
Yeah, like if you were able to walk into a supernatural convention, no one knew who you were, what would you do? How would you spend your
Well,
time?
I'd feel pretty shitty about myself if that happened.
I think I'm still unclear on the question.
I'll give you an example. So I think if I recall correctly, like years ago, 2010s, an actor named Matt Smith went undercover at a Comic-Con one year. I think he like came in disguise or something and he walked around the expo hall and he got into shenanigans, I don't know exactly. But something like that, like if you could just be, I don't know, you have a magical power where you have an invisibility cloak or just a shield in front of you where no one knows who you are, like as talent. And you could, you know, go do anything. You could, I don't know, go see what's happening at the photo ops and,
You can
know,
go get
mess with
photos
people
taken
stars.
with your favorite celebrities.
Or,
But does it have to be, we're talking about conventions specifically, or are we
Yes.
talking about anything?
I mean, if you would like to riff off the question and
Oh, because I mean, I would just like to walk around.
like, would you eavesdrop on people's conversations? Would you ask them questions?
No. No, I think, and not to say that this is, I mean, I walk around all the time, but I would say there is a little bit of a different sensibility when you're walking around in the public when you might get recognized. You carry yourself a little differently. You're just on a little bit more of an alert status.
You don't like pee in a public park. For instance. Unless you're really sure no one's looking. Just as a, for
I
example.
don't know, there's some pretty famous people that wouldn't mind peeing in public.
Were you arrested last year?
Yeah, were you recently arrested? Apparently I was recently arrested.
Were you?
Well, not, I'm here, but...
I didn't even hear about it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, the New York Times has inquired, TMZ has inquired.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you get up to?
Don't know. Don't know, I hope it was cool. I hope it wasn't peeing in a public park.
How did I miss this news?
Well, they inquired to my reps. They were like, hey, we've got it on good authority that Jensen has been arrested and is currently in jail.
You should have totally run with that. It could have been so much fun.
Yeah, but I didn't have the opportunity to. I was like, I'm on set, then nobody's gonna believe me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, it would be fun to go and I've been to, we've done Comic-Con many times. I've never walked out on the floor. I would like to do that. I think that's a great idea. But I wouldn't want to go, I mean, it sounds like Matt Smith was going out there going like, I can go out here and do whatever I want and not get in trouble, I just have to pull my mask off. It would be really cool to just be out there anonymous and take in the sights and the sounds and you know, that kind of like energy, you know, in any capacity. I think doing anything, taking the kids to Disneyland, like that's, you know, I kind of have to be a little bit on guard, and that's okay. That's part of it. I don't regret it. That's a part of my life, and that's fine. But sure, that would be kind of unique to be. I might look at things with a whole different perspective. Going out into, you know, walking down the Vegas Strip, and just not having to care about if somebody's got a phone on me. That would be cool, and I think, I'm not saying that can't happen. There are people that have it far worse than we do, and I don't know how they deal with it. I know how I deal with it on the level that I do, but it would, there are certain things, I think, just being in the general public and being able to kind of just feel what that's like without having to have a little bit of that awareness of, like, you know, mind your P's and Q's, because, you know, don't pee in the corner right here. Like apparently Misha is. Do you just desire to pee in public all the time, or?
I mean,
right, where you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe one day we'll get dressed up in masks and go walk around Comic-Con. That would be fun.
I just went to a big Comic-Con in Sao Paulo in Brazil, and Supernatural apparently was like on all of the broadcast stations at exactly the time that everybody got out of school every day for like 15 years, because everybody in Brazil watches Supernatural and knows Supernatural. So it was like, you know, a big, it was like, for me, being down in Brazil was like being Jensen in America. And I was like, I'd like to go, you know, check out this convention, because it was 300,000 people. It was this huge convention. I was like, I'd love to go, like, see some of the floor. And they're like, great, let's set you up. So they got me a mask, so I could discreetly walk amongst the people, like you're talking about. And then they got me 10 security guards, which drew so much attention, so much more attention than if I had just been walking by myself in a Castiel costume. Completely defeated the purpose. Anyway, still fun.
Thank you.
Hi, Jensen. Hi, Misha. I took a picture with you yesterday, Jensen.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Mystica, and I'm a Vegas local.
Congratulations. Nice.
And you signed my funny t-shirt last night, Jensen, with your name on it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Anyways, my question for you, out of all 6 Final Destination movies, what are your top 2 favorite?
Yes, Misha. Of all the Final Destination movies,
yes,
which were your top 2?
What's number
favorite?
1 probably would be the one where they had the ending with the yes, the roller coaster.
I'm going to be honest with you. Combined, he and I have not seen more than one of those movies. So, I don't think
the number is less than 1.
It might be. So I don't know that I think I hate watched the first one because I read for it and didn't get cast. And then I was like, well, that movie sucked. Good thing I didn't get on that, because that's going nowhere. And then they made 5 more. So, I don't know that we can properly answer that question. Do you have another question?
Who's your favorite character on The Simpsons?
Better question.
Mr. Burns.
Mo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Misha and Jensen. If you two had to swap places in real life for a day, what's the first thing you would do, and what would you absolutely fail at?
power wash. And power washing.
Dehydrate fruits. Including tomatoes. Because fun fact, also a fruit. Great question. Hi.
Hi, my name's Ann. Hi. So I know you guys have to be like away from your families for months on end.
Get to be.
You are in
Just
trouble.
kidding, kids. Watching this video.
So much trouble.
But I'm in law school now, but we'll have to take the bar in a couple years. And I have to be isolated for 3 or 4 months before I take the actual test. Do you guys have any tips for me and or my husband in the audience to how to deal with that?
How to deal with distance?
Yeah, for like 3 or 4 months of like isolation from your family and friends.
I was subject to about 4 months of isolation when I was filming The Boys season 3 because I was up in Canada and I couldn't come back because of COVID because you couldn't cross the border because of quarantine, mandatory quarantine things. So yeah, I didn't see my wife and my kids for 4 months, and that was it was tough. It was, I will say, FaceTime was, thank God that technology exists. But then also, it wasn't just not getting to go home and see. There were no restaurants open. There were no bars open. There were no coffee shops open. There were no nuts. So it wasn't like I was getting to interact with other people and not getting to see my family. I wasn't getting to interact with anyone. I was effectively getting to go to work, and if I wasn't working, and sometimes I would have like 10 days off, and I was just didn't see anyone. I was just in this rental apartment. I had a guitar with me. I learned to play a lot of different songs on the guitar. I FaceTimed with my friends. Remember the Zoom cocktails hours? Had a lot of those. I watched Netflix, all of it. So I think you just find things to pass the time. You find things to take your mind off of, any kind of negative thought that you're getting into. Get into stuff. Now the world's opened up, so your options are a little bit more available than mine were at that time. But and just know that it'll be over. And it seems like a long time, but I promise you, it'll go faster than you think.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda and I'm a first timer, so.
Welcome to the fray.
Thanks. My question is, in the episode when Mary first comes back and she sees baby for the first time, and she looks in the back seat and she's remembering all those things. Sam said yesterday in her panel that she was only told what she should be doing. She had no idea what your reactions were going to be by Phil. So my question is, what was your guys' cue for that? Were you supposed to just play off of her, or did you have actual cues to do?
He had told Sam that to do that. And then he had come over and whispered to me, he was like, hey, she might look in the back and remember some good times. And then that was it, and then he walked away. And I was like, and the reaction that I had to Phil walking away after telling me that, I just used that. So yeah, that was an unscripted moment that I think, this is why Phil's so great and why I love working with him, why we all do. But he can give you those little moments and highlights them, and it just really tells a story that's not even a story that needed to be told, but it just kind of, so that was that little moment. Yeah.
Phil's really great at finding those things that aren't written on the page in the script necessarily, and pulling them out and saying, let's try this. And like he started as an editor, so he has an editor's eye, and he's always thinking of like the little details that he can plug in when he's in post-production. But he was, I think, always the best director in terms of opportunities for improvising and second chances and trying something different. It's always a lot of fun to work with Phil. And it was fun, actually, we did our episode when Jared and I came on The Boys, we were working with Phil again. So we got to play with a little bit of that once again. One of the prompts that he gave us was, let's try this scene as Sam, Dean, and Cass. Which did not go well.
No, it did not. I hope no one ever sees that.
So do I.
Because the cameras were rolling. It was a train wreck. Thank you.
Well, that's the last question. That's the last question. The very last question. There are no more questions after this one.
This one and then no more.
That's it. Just this one.
One, not two, just one.
This one.
That's one.
Wait, let me put it to you like this.
Well, let's give it to This is the first.
Still got it.
I gotta say, first time the last question has ever been censored.
Welcome to our censored last question. Hi.
Hi.
What is your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
You can hold this if you would like.
Let's not open that can of worms. Rebecca, what is your question?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you. This is my first convention, and I've been so full at all the beautiful smiles and faces and the energy, and I have just had the best time. So this is the best ever. Thank you. And thank you for your sacrifices to make that happen for all of us. My question is, what role is your dream role and why?
Gosh.
Jessica Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. There are probably a few, and yes, somebody up here yelled Batman, and I think that would, yes, that is certainly a dream role for a lot of people. Do you have any like off the cuff?
Well, I mean, it's funny that you mentioning Batman because playing Two-Face was like that was a dream role for me. I would have. Sebastian Stan just got cast as Harvey Dent playing Two-Face in the next Batman movie, which I did not feel jealous about. I was like. And if he were to meet with an accident and they needed to find somebody else, I would certainly free up my schedule to make myself available for that.
I think that's only fair.
Yeah. But I think like an awesome hero role like that would be super cool to play on the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few like go-tos, Batman, Wyatt Earp, Robin Hood, like that kind of stuff. We have a winner.
She likes a man in tights.
Tell her what he's won.
What he's won, Rich. Okay.
I will not.
Thank you for being here. We hope to see you again.
Thank you for saying those nice
Say thank you to
words about
this beautiful SPN family. Thank you, Las Vegas. That was